Hi, it's me. How y'all doing this evening? Once again, Mega Man bringing you the action for iLeague Season 3 Starladder Qualifiers. Ready to get this one underway. And again, we're going to be seeing nice little homage going on here on the names from the boys on the Cloud9 side. Glad to see you guys once again joining me for an evening of Counter-Strike. It's Cloud9 versus Renegades. Obviously, Skadoodle. Health issues going on. Glad to see Valen stepping up to play for him, and glad to see the team chemistry is definitely on point, as they are going to be putting a little ska in their life tonight. See how it ultimately pans out. Down to a 2 versus 2 for this knife round, but we are going to see the advantage go to Renegades, and they are going to pick up the knife round. So we're going to swing right into this one immediately. And we are going to see Renegades start off on the CT side. So countdown should start off. And we are going to see JKS, Adder, Azza, Yam, and Ustilo facing off against Shroud, Stewie, Automatic, Nothing, and Valens. But naturally, it's going to be Skaroud, Skadooey, Schematic, Scallons, and Skathing this evening. So nice little tribute that they have to Tyler going on there. And we all wish him a speedy recovery from his injury that he had going on. I don't know if you saw, he did post earlier on Twitter, made a few comments, posted a picture because apparently what had happened was he had a cyst on his intestine, had surgery, had a complication after he had gotten home, tried to get up and get help, passed out while he was walking, cracked his forehead open on a door, and ended up in the hospital, had to get stitches in his forehead, and also had some sort of, I believe, internal bleeding going on from the surgery that he had. But he posted on Twitter today that he is recovering. He's anxious to get back and playing some Counter-Strike, and we wish him the best to make his way back in, and a speedy recovery to you, sir. So hopefully you feel better. Can't wait to get you back out here. We all know that you were actually at the hospital having surgery to have natural aimbots put into your arms and wall hacks inserted into your eyes. So we'll see how it pans out, but we are into the pistol round. That failed Molotov on top of Hut's not going to flush anybody out, and it looks like they are going to be opting to swing around the outside scaffolding. JKS going to take the first port to call, and it's Skathing that takes him down. Ustilo and Azza adding back into this insult to injury. They go for a pair apiece, and it is going to be Skadoodle, the last man standing. And I said Skadoodle, but I mean Skathing. That's going to really confuse, that's going to throw me off all night long. Hear the reload down in the vents. They're just waiting. They don't want to drop down. Now they do. Nope, they don't. And they know that he is down there, but the bomb is going to get planted lower. So money in the bank for Cloud9, but Nothing trying to clutch this one out, and we'll see. I'm just going to call everybody on Cloud9 Skadoodle tonight because their names are so confusing. Look at this flank around from Nothing. Oh, they watched it. Adder going to be able to pick up the final kill of the round, and it is going to be Renegades off and rolling early. This is the Renegades map pick. Cash was picked by Cloud9 for map number 2, so keep that in mind as we go forward. But a nice clean pistol round from Renegades. Now with the bomb plant, okay, they actually do force into this round on Cloud9, so interesting to say the least. They could have gone for a third round AK buy, potentially want to get the AWP into Stewie's hands, as he's probably going to pick up that cup, as Skadoodle is not in the server right now. So we'll see what they opt to do moving forward. But as far as things are concerned, starting off on the right foot, it is going to be the boys on the Renegades side. See what kind of damage they can inflict here on Cloud9's side. Nothing. Slowly jumping on up there. Probably the safest way to get up there without going too close to the wall and expecting somebody to spam you in the forehead, but we will see. Very slow strategy from Cloud9. Lobby control, smoke set up for outside. Lots of utility for them to use into this round, as you can see. Because they go for the buy down in the second round after a bomb plant, they've got so much utility. Ramp push coming. Stewie's going to fall. Nice spam through the smoke outside. Vax in chat, please. JKS is going to take down Shroud. And we are going to go to the two-man advantage here for the Renegades side. They tried to throw a bit of a fake outside. That means going to do a little bit of damage. Slow to get moving. They're going to jump down in 1, 2, and 3. Azza lighting them up, finishing them off. Now, I had the pleasure of watching Renegades play against Selfless earlier this evening, if I could say words. And I was casting with Seaside on his channel for ECS Development League, and I saw Renegades clinch the number 2 spot. Actually, I think they got the number 1 spot out of their group, just over B's Money Crew, with a 2-0 victory over Selfless tonight. And I will say, Azza has come to play today. So be wary of his presence on the map. He had a tremendous showing. I think he dropped 39 kills in the Cobblestone victory they had over Selfless earlier on. And we'll see if they can do it once again this time around on nuke. Good push from Ustilo's gonna net a kill. Nothing. Burst fire Glock. Is he gonna be able to get out unscathed? Negative. Relatively clean round here for the Renegades, and they're going to go up to that 3-0 scoreline to start things off. We'll see if they can continue to capitalize on the CT side here. Now, it's going to be 4 umps and an M4, and I remember seeing a picture tweeted out by Hazed, the former player for CLG, and it just said new meta, and it was a screenshot of 1 player with an AWP and 4 M4s. Or, no, not 4 M4s, 4 UMPs, pardon me. My brain is just mush right now. Don't know why. Fast, aggressive play outside. They want to get in their face often. Double spray down. Ustilo finds the third as well. He's going to switch over. No, he doesn't get the AK. He gets blown away by a nade, but the aggression outside. Wowie zowie. It's all down to just automatic. He's spotted up, spammed up through the hut wall, and 4-0 just like that for Renegades. Well, honestly, Fruit Loops 4 M4s probably would be the new meta with as many people picking up the UMPs. Adder, he's going to pick it up again. He knows that they're saving. He's going to farm up money. He's already at 11,000. Look at the money on the CT side. We're 4 rounds in. I mean, of course, there's only 2 kills for the CT side thus far. Adder, Ustilo, and Azza all yet to die. And again, it's going to be Stewie to fall. Nothing does find the trade onto JKS, but again, 3 players yet to die. Yam's going to take a death here. Now they're trying to push on outside, but Azza down below is going to be able to spot some toes. Finds the frag, takes down automatic, sees the shadow as well, and knows that there's another one up on high. 2 players remain here for the Cloud9 side. Flashbang out. That's going to blind him up. He's going to go down, leaving just Valens, your last man standing, over towards the lobby. Presence. Not a lot he's going to be able to do here versus an ump and 2 AKs. Case in point. Now, I'm sure that there's going to be some people that are going to give Valens some crap for not performing up to snuff when it comes to this, but remember, he is a coach. He did play on some teams that were at a reasonable caliber going in towards his coaching career. I believe he played on Denial. He played on Nihilum when they were a thing, and he played on TSM. Did he play on the TSM roster when they first got picked up? I can't remember if he was still on that team, but he was on the team that eventually became TSM. So cut the guy some slack, as it is going to be a difficult time for him trying to fill the shoes of pretty much the top opper in North America. So we'll see. He was on TSM? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't remember if he left the team before they got picked up, but I know that he was on the team that got picked up by them. So we'll see. Five AKs across the board. We don't see the op come out yet for the terrorist side. Nothing's going to take a little bit of damage from that nade going deep. Yam trying to get the op working. Going to miss the shot. Going for the repeat. Still missing shots. Yam has been off lately. He has been quite off lately. I'd say for the Renegade side, he has been underperforming. Does anybody know who calls the strategies for the Renegade side? Because I know Kassad is coaching them, but who's the one that's calling the strategies for the Renegade side lately? Flank around from JKS. Red box outside, catches nothing. Now they're going to have presence over towards ramp. Stewie is here. Shroud is here. They're pushing in. Well-timed incendiary is going to roast him, but he does manage to pick up the kill before falling. This is going to go 3-on-3. Yam is the one that's calling. Yeesh. There's been a massive dip in his performance since he started calling for the Renegade side. All right, I get it. I got it. Okay, I got it. Wow. Cloud9 looking to put their first round on the board. Not going to go well that way. Adder with 7 HP is going to be able to clap down automatic, take him off the map. Smoke goes out towards hut window. That's going to smoke off the door and the window side. But this positioning from Shroud. 1. Now it's down to JKS. He's the player you want alive in this. Valen's doing a good job just keeping him busy, but he's going to get held on the site. Going to take the fight out, and he is going to skate on away. Push comes around. When push comes to shove, Shroud hits a headshot. Both players staying alive here for the terrorist side, and Cloud9 are going to net themselves their first round on the board. It comes in the 6th. See if they can do a little bit more beyond that, but welcome to the scoreboard, Stewie, Automatic, and Valens. Still a metric ass load of money on the CT side, as you can see. 2 players going to buy down sub 3K, but they've got a player in Azza, 9450, and Adder still at 5700, 7500 for Ustilo. They've only died once apiece. A lot of money. 5-1 scoreline, 6 rounds behind us, 7th round upon us. The big thing now is that the terrorist side of Cloud9 can't afford to have a reset here. The 5 AKs coming to play. Full utility for Molotovs. Head armor for all. Look at this high-low play that they got going on at ramp right now. 1 low, 1 high. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Nothing. Smokes to the outside corridor once again. Looks like they could go for a split secret and ramp. Stewie is over here. Good flashbang in towards ramp room. That's going to shy away Yam. He's going to fall on back to Turnpike. See what they can do. But now that he's backed them off, that's going to create some space towards lobby side. Rotation going to come to Heaven. Yam's going to try to get that AW pistol working. A little bit of team damage going out. That incendiary is in a bad spot, but Valen's going to be able to open up onto Ustilo, takes him down. Nade comes out. Little blooper there. He's going to find some good damage onto Valens. He's going to have to get himself out of dodge, but he does drop an incendiary up towards the heavens. Good damage being found. Spam through the door, and Stewie finds another. It's down to just Adder in a 1 versus 2. Everybody on the server lit. Sub 30 for all players in contingents of this round. No reason for anybody to peek. Bomb is planted front side silo. Tap comes out. Nothing takes the shoulder. It's going to continue to bait. Flash gets popped. Well-timed flashbang, but better timing for Skidooey. And he's going to find a second round for Cloud9 on the board, and that's going to go 5-2. So, the good start from Renegades starting to get negated a little bit here by some well-played clutch rounds from Cloud9. It's going to come down to the money game for Renegades. How long is their money going to last before they have to save? And right now, they've got a nice buy down. JKS, $4,000. Okay, never mind. He's on 550. That was a glitch on in the Matrix. What about that Matrix reboot? Have you guys seen that coming out? Man, that's going to suck, isn't it? 5 AKs versus a UMP, 3 M4s, and an AWP. So, what are they going to bring to the table? Decent recovery from Cloud9 so far. Outside aggression met with equal aggression from automatics. Shroud goes down. Almost said Skyroud. Nice shot from Yammy. Gonna go hammy. Can find that. I got bars. I got bars. Bars. Outside presence. Squeaky door. Nice spot from Yam. He's taking over full lobby control. Flashbang out. Automatic's going to be able to find the headshot onto Stilo. Wallbang comes out onto Valens. He's going to have to shy away for the time being. We'll see how things go, but ultimately, time ticking down. 2 players to find, 3 players to find for the terrorist side. See where Automatic's trying to find his way around. It's going to be Azza out front. He can't find him without making noise. Unless he goes all the way across the scaffolding. And actually, I'm lying because he's lower! Smoke goes in towards hut side. That's going to allow some free reign for automatic. Flashbang. Well thrown. Yeah, I mean, he's going to get taken down, and now the upper bomb site is compromised. Good positioning here from Schematic. He's going to be looking for the ladder push. Adder making his way downtown. Shot in the face. And it's all down to Azza. 1 versus 2. Finds the one. Knows that the other is up on heaven. And all that automatic needs to do is bide his time. Nade goes out. A little shallow. Oh, well played from automatic ultimately, though. But he's going to go down to Azza. And that's going to be 6-2. Very close round here. Very close round. Yeah, that flash was EU as hell, wasn't it? That was beautiful. So the door was popped. In case you guys missed that flash that automatic threw, he was up on top of HUD. Door was broken, and he threw it from just the corner here, bounced it right up into the hole. Now, Yam did get peeked before the flash went off, but he might have turned just enough for Valens to get that pick, and that really opened up the round. That gave the possibilities for Cloud9 to get back into that one. They definitely had an opportunity. Automatic not able to land the shot onto Azza, and that will go the way of Renegades in the meantime. But again, remember, Azza, I said, was playing really, really well earlier when they had their series against Selfless. 38 kills, and I think 38 and 18, I think he went in the 16-14 victory. So definitely a lot of damage being done by him in that matchup. And he's already starting off hot this time around. He's 12-1-2 on the scoreboard. So looking pretty good for Azza. Stop saying Azza. Why would I stop saying Azza? That's his alias, you dummy. It's not Azzer. Go watch that video that Sponge posted on Twitter. Opening frags going the way of this Cloud9 side. Skadooey able to get in. Yam, though, with the reply, nothing goes down. The outside presence from C9 is going to get met with some anger from some Renegades players. However, they're going to revamp and work back towards inside. Good positioning from Skroud outside. That is going to be another one on the board. And Stewie wreaking havoc. Long spray. Automatic. All right. Bait out the off shot. Get tagged. Why not? Ooh, don't jump down there, big guy. My crater. They're running this 5 rifle setup for Cloud9, and it's working right now. They're going to find a third round. That's going to be the reset, the hard reset for Renegades. We might actually see a force buy come out. You can see JKS on 1500, but they're going to play it safe. They could drop him a pistol if he wants, and they will do. But yeah, just in case you guys were wondering, Sponge put out a video on Twitter a while back that said his name is Azza, not Azzer, not Azer, Azza. Not AZR. Thank you, GCJ. I forgot that one. I forgot that one too. It's not AZR. It's not Azzer. Wow. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. Nice. Well done from Stewie. Looking for number 2, and he's going to find it. And right now, Renegades are number 2 and in their pants as JKS tries to get a little aggressive behind this. Yep, hunkered down. Skadooey flanked out. Will go down. But we will be seeing the man advantage carried over for Cloud9. Yam, tight angle down here towards the bottom, double doors. Nothing is going to be able to find one as well as automatic. So they find the trades, they find the advantages, and they will find themselves onto a 4th round unless Yam does something insane. He does have a smoke. He does have a kit. Doesn't have any armor. Sure as hell doesn't have the firepower to do anything, but we'll see. Hey, Caster, you're a cool cat. Right back at you, T-Gamer. Oh, baby. Nicely done. Footsteps being heard outside here by Yam, but probably not going to get much out of this. So we'll bide our time. We'll see how it goes. Nothing. Nope. One more into big garage. Gonna make some noise over there. Yam. Looks like he's perfectly content to hang on to his smoke and his kit for the next round. So, feels good, man. Feels good. So he's not gonna have to buy anything behind that except for an AWP, 2 flashes, and body armor. And now we're gonna go into the 11th round. But Cloud9 surely bringing this back a little bit. Now, Stewie, is he misreading this situation a little bit? He had an AK last round, got fragged out and dropped. And now he's going to be on a MAC 10. So this is a little bit dicey, to say the least, from Cloud9. But he's going to lead the charge. Let's get in his eyes, because he's just going in. No, they didn't boost the player up. He's going to be able to find a little bit of chip damage. Swings. And the ump is going to reign supreme over the MAC 10. Can they get the trade? That's the big thing right now. Can they actually trade this kill out on Adder? And they will do that. Azza has made his way down towards lower, but the flank comes out from Stroud. He's going to be able to take one. Yam looking for it. Misses the shot. Tags him, but doesn't manage to frag him. The peek comes out. A little overzealous there from Yam. I don't necessarily agree with that, but in the end, Shroud will go down, and we'll see what Castillo can do. 1, 2. Not able to get the third. It's down to Azza. Azer. Asa, dude. It's up to Asa. Dude. See what he can do. How do I get Azza from AZR? Because Azza is how they pronounce it in Australia, you dumbass. Automatic going to be able to find that one onto Azza. Takes him down. 6-5 scoreline. Cloud9 chipping back in. They're going to find themselves one round down. So one round being the difference. Renegades still on top, but they're on a save, so the money situation, the stockpile that they had at the beginning of this matchup has gone by the wayside, and they are going to be in a difficult trying time ahead, and nothing is going to be able to open two T-Tours. Automatic finds one as well. And that was Skidooey, not Automatic. These names are really confusing. Stewie outside. Up on top. Oh, turns at the wrong time. Oh, no. Not like this. That's just mean. That's just mean. So 6-6 all tied up. Insult to injury from Stewie outside. Somehow he just finds himself in the right place at the right time. Am I right? That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well played from Stewie in that situation. Gets 2 kills on the round, but gets a crap ton of money out of it. You can see he's at 59.50. Didn't have a lot of money going into that last round, but he's going to be able to get into it this time around. Well done. So all tied up, 12 rounds in. 13th round upon us. It's going to be the full buy from Renegades. 4 M4s and an AWP. And again, Yam going to be glass cannon. A lot of boosting going on outside. They're going to make their way out. JKS in Big Garage. He's playing from the old red pipe if you played this game in 1.6. Going to be able to spot him from the back. Whips around. Automatic going to turn his attention to the Big Garage now. As is nothing. Dinked through the corner of the box, and Yam's going to be able to capitalize on the distraction that JKS is pulling. That's going to allow Automatic outside. Long spray, but he does eventually find one and doubles it onto 2, bringing it back into a man advantage for Cloud9 as Stewie was able to find one as well. Down into a 2 versus 3. Valens has gotten himself down towards the secret side. Now Automatic peeking on out, finding the frag, and now they've got lower bomb site control as well as Valens has managed to make his way all the way down towards lower. The last man standing is going to be Stilo, who is going down the vents. Valens, good spot from him. Gets the shot, finds the kill. 7-6 scoreline, and Cloud9 bringing it on back. Ever since they've gotten the rifles in their rounds, it took them a couple of rounds to get going, but they have won 7 out of the last 8 rounds. So a really nice recovery from Cloud9. Big round from Automatic, and we talked about the amount of impact that this guy has. He might not always be the top fragger on the server. That's usually, you know, sometimes it'll be Skadoodle, sometimes it'll be Stewie, sometimes it'll be Valens, you know, but Automatic, the impact of his kills is just so incredibly high. This nade stack outside, though, and Shroud just doesn't know what to do. All those nades come raining in on his position, and Automatic actually gets spotted up top. With that being said, it is going to be continued aggression from Yam outside on the CZ75. Commeter, I was being facetious. Good flank comes out. Automatic position compromised, and this round looking pretty good now for the CT side of Renegades. Smoke goes out towards lower, but the trades come out. Nothing tries to pick a fight. JKS is going to capitalize, coming around with the 5-7. Spamorama going out. And now it's going to be the two-man advantage for the CT side. Nice shot from Stewie. Good reply from Valens. Pink goes out, flash around the corner. Valens completely blinded. It's all down to Stewie with 22 HP. They're not on the bomb yet. He's going to drop an incendiary right on top. Got to be careful. Going to put out this Molotov with the smoke. Does he peek behind this? They don't have a kit. Does manage to land the shot. It should be game, set, and match. Baits him in with the shot, and Stewie, 3 kills and a 2v1 clutch. So well done again from Cloud9. 8 out of the last 9 rounds have gone their way. That's when they started winning, and they started winning big. As you can see how much that economy has swapped over from one side to the other. We are going to see Renegades on the buy down. But remember, that last round was a save. Shroud! Well, getting headshots and stuff, but coming right back is Azza and Ustilo, and it's going to be JKS to burn Valens, all down to 4 HP on nothing. He will fall. The reply comes out. Renegades are going to get the 7th round, 8-7-1/2 in favor of Cloud9. But opportunities abound for them to close out map number 1 and take an advantage into the second map, which will be their map pick on Cash. Yeah, the double molly towards Squeaky Door, that's tough to counteract. 15 kills for Azza, so he's top fragging for them. It's Stewie on 16, automatic on 11. Valen's slow to start, but again, he is the coach of the team. Did play briefly in the pro scene, but wasn't exactly known as an all-star fragger. He was one that used his brain more than his aim. Although I will say, I remember him playing on Inferno maybe a year ago when he was still in the pro scene. And one of the cool things that he always used to manage was the way that he would play around smokes was really, really strong. And that was one thing that he always had that seemed to be better than a lot of other players. So we'll see. Push in towards upper from the Renegade sides. Shroud's going to go down. Automatic trying to do what he can. Valens is going to be able to find one, but he is also going to fall, so the trade's favoring the CT or the terrorist side. And now nothing. One tap dirt nap going to find himself on the deck. It's all down to Stewie. Does have body armor. Picked up a kit in heaven. Going to make his way around towards Mini. One to beat. Yam. Not going to be able to hit the one tap. Going to get wide peeked out. So many bodies going to come at him. All 3 peek at once. Too many bodies thrown at him, and he will go down. That is going to be an 8-8 scoreline, and Renegades, they've won both of the pistol rounds now. So remember that. They've gotten rounds off of these pistols. 5 rounds consecutive in the first half, 1 so far this half, but 2 rounds in a row for Renegades as they closed out the half with a win and pick up the pistol in the second half. So we'll see if they can push it forward. Not a big investment out of the CT side. We've been seeing this a lot more lately, the full save into the second round to make sure that they have every piece of utility going into that third round that they need. Being able to put an AWP into Stewie's hands is going to be big. And we'll see if that's going to be the case. But as of right now, it is going to be some slow play from the Renegade side. They don't want to give too much away early on. They don't know what kind of buy they're going to be heading up against, but automatic with the lone deagle on his team. And nothing. Well, took a peek over towards that squeaky room, but quickly shutting the door. Nice shot from Yam. Don't think he even stopped moving to hit that shot. Stewie is going to go down. Renegade side going to be looking for that pressure outside. They do have one player rapping towards hell right now. It is going to be Azza, actually towards heaven, as he is up on the scaffolding. Flank around towards upper. The hit is on. Not ready for the heaven's presence, and Shroud will go down. Only had a USP to work with, so nothing too big, and it's left with automatic and Valens, your last 2. Valens trying to creep. Not going to get very far up that ladder, and it's all down to automatic with the Desert Eagle. Will get taken down by the MAC-10. So money-making round here for the CT side, or for the terrorist side, but it could have been better. I mean, Yam did pick up 2 kills with the Galil, which means that they don't manage to get nearly as much money as they could have potentially bled out of the C9 side. So 9-8 scoreline. Good looks from Renegades so far. Now the matter is, can they continue to capitalize moving forward? Nice peek from Shroudy, though. Or I should say Scaroudy. Outside presence again from the Renegade side. Nobody's spotting this. Damage going to go in. Nothing's going to get tagged down relatively low. And now Automatic's going to go on the hunt outside. Long spray from Yam, but he does connect the head. A lot of damage onto Azza. He will fall, but the trade comes back out. And Yam trying to do some work. JKS with the MP, or the UMP is going to find one more. Drop down from Scaroud, and now it's Valence. He's going to give himself up to the Death God. Get the round over with. Let's go into a bye. Let's see what C9 bring to the table in the first gun round. Valence has the AWP, drops it to Stewie. That's exactly what I figured their plan was going to be going into this second half. So Stewie's going to have the AWP outside. 4-4 to support. We'll see if Valen can get it kicking going into this second half. But right now, Cloud9 on the back foot. They've got to start stringing some rounds together on this CT side. Already some vent pressure from JKS. This is something that they do a lot. Unfortunately, didn't realize that Automatic had already made his way down. But Secret, compromised. They're going to be wrapping very quickly. Valen's caught with his pants down. He's going to go out. Yam outside finds nothing, and things looking pretty good. Now the flank comes out. Automatic able to find one. Spots a second player over from the back lines, and the push comes in. The AWP able to find some damage. 3 players very, very low here from the terrorist side. Shroud and Stewie. Your 2 left alive. Ustilo holding an Ang. Not able to capitalize. Doesn't realize that Stewie's actually made his way over there. Let's keep in the eyes of Stewie, because I just feel like he's going to be the menace while drinking his juice in the south side of the hood. Not going to spot anything just yet. Intelligently, the Renegades have slowed things down wholeheartedly. Shroud up top. Waiting for the push to come back around from the backside of Secret, and that's what they're going to do. There's the opener. Incendiary comes out. That's going to stall them. They can't push that molly because they don't have the HP to do it. Smoke comes out towards main. Now he's going to think about switching up his position once again. Good movement here from Shroud. Misses the shots, but good movement. The fundamentals are there, boys. The fundamentals are there. Bomb's going to get planted. The fundamentals are there. Renegade's going to capitalize in the 2 versus 2 to close out the round. And that will be them picking up a 3-round lead now, 11-8. Rip fundamentals. I was waiting for somebody to say it. So 11-8, save comes out from Cloud9. A little bit of pressure coming out. Shroud trying to do what he did the last time, but denied this time around. Ustilo, wow, all right, Ustilo. Doubling down through the hut window. Trying to find some good damage outside with that Deagle. Able to land a corner shot onto Yam. But nothing, not ready for it. And that's going to be Adder to be able to find one. That's a name that we haven't really said a whole lot in this matchup. Push comes back around through Squeaky. Adder's had a quiet game, but he's 16-11, so he's been getting a lot of kills. It's just been kind of a quiet half for him. The Stewie will get caught out. Manages to take 2 with him to the grave, so not a bad round from Stewie to say the least. Buyback will come out. Stewie with enough for the AWP. Was not effective with it the last time around, so we'll see what he can do this time, but Shroud on 9 kills, nothing on 10. And C9 desperate to pick up some rounds here. 12-8. Now, in the matches against Selfless earlier this evening, Renegades got to a high map score and then kind of lost their feel. It was a double op setup, triple op setup, pardon me, for the CT side. Not really sure that's the way you play nuke, but yeah. So it's going to come down to 3 ops still picked up because nothing's going to pick up the op off of the floor. Valens is playing the floor position with an AWP. That's risky. He might have an opportunity here. Flashbang comes around the corner. He's going to duck it. Shroud, the only one on the CT side without an AWP right now. There's 4 AWPs in play. Yeah, this is the AWP play for Skadoodle right here. Smoke comes out. They still haven't swapped out any of these AWPs yet. Opportunities abound for Stewie. Gonna be able to find one. Smoke comes out to cover, not able to line up a second shot. He's gonna continue to stick around here towards ramp, gets himself to back box. There's the second AWP, nothing, able to find one. Woo! Baby, able to find that second one on Adder. That's gonna leave it in a 2 versus 4, but Valen's coming around from the back lines. Not ready for Ustilo's forward position down in secret. AWP's gonna get salvaged, time is gonna run out, and this is gonna be Cloud9 picking up one more on the board. You all laughed when he picked up the AWP, by the way. Y'all laughed when he picked up the AWP. Y'all should feel ashamed of yourselves. You should feel ashamed of yourselves. You all were like, nothing with an AWP. And then you were all like, Craigasm. Yeah, hello. You should be ashamed of yourselves. We 1.6 up in here. 12-9, Cloud9 able to answer back. Only the 2 AWPs for him this time, but it's a fast upper push, and Shroud caught out, but the flank comes in. Valen's going huge with the double kill! So is Yam, though. He's going to be able to answer back with 2. Valens and nothing, both hitting the deck. It's going to be a man advantage here. The plant in for the Renegades side. Retake is definitely a possibility. Do I have X-ray turned off? No, I don't. I do now. Do I? Yeah, I do. No, I don't. How old are my kids? I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids, brother. Third person for no reason. Automatic's going to be able to claim 1 life. Get back in first person this stupid game. Double op's going to get carried over. At least it should. As, looks like Ustilo wants absolutely nothing to do with this area outside. Automatic's going to find 2 more. And we will see 13-9. So Renegade's going to answer back. Pause comes out. This is the right call. Valen's going to call it out. Tech pause, though. Curious. What are we technically paused for? Net leg out. Okay, so somebody having a little bit of a connectivity issue, I suppose. We'll wait for them to come back on in, and we'll get things going. Dude, can you control the volume of your voice, you autistic caster? I'm not an autist. I'm an artist. Let's get it right here. The best thing about Twitch chat, though, is that I can just time you out, and then I don't have to see your autistic comments ever again. Wop, 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 wop. That being said, we do see... Who was it that dropped? It was Automatic that dropped. Up still on the ground, so it's going to be okay. It'll be salvaged for the next round. We'll see how things go moving forward, but... going to be difficult times for Cloud9. Renegade's looking to put this one to bed. This is a map that Cloud9 don't really play all that much. So I haven't really seen too much out of them on this map. Now, I know they've played it a couple of times, and they've had some troubles on it, to say the least. But with that being said, Renegade's pulling out the pocket pick here. Now, again, so you guys know, the map vetoes went like this. Renegades vetoed Overpass. Cloud9 got rid of Inferno. Renegades picked Nuke. Cloud9 picked Cache. Renegades vetoed Train. Cloud9 vetoed Cobblestone, which means Mirage will be our last map if we go the distance. Like Hercules in that animated Disney movie. I can go the distance. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Hopefully the net comes back here. Now remember, this is an ESL. We have Match Medic if anything needs to go down, but the frags had already gone out before there was any internet problems. So we will be seeing Cloud9, hopefully Automatic, get back in here relatively soon and get things rocking and rolling. So 13-9. Full buy for the terrorist side of Renegades. All AKs favoring the accelerated strats. So just waiting for Automatic to come back in. We'll see how things go. Are we going to need a medic? Did he come back in with 800? He didn't come back in with 800. We're good. We're going to call it 13-9. Medic it. Let's see. Oh, man. 2 hours. Oh, look at that. It's already fixed. Holy shit balls. It's amazing. Technology. Fix it. Just like that, we are good to go. And look at the astonishment on Cloud9. Wow. So with that being said, the unpause comes out. Cloud9 on 9 rounds. Renegades on 13. Back into this double up, and you were right. Somebody caught it in chat. It was his armor that he was missing when he came back in. So he didn't have the armor going forward. So they mediced it to make sure that he had everything that he had in the last round. It's a beautiful thing. Technology. Unreal. Unreal. Absolutely insanity. Fast push towards upper again. Adder leading the charge. They're going to get right in the face of the CTs. Shroud's able to find one from the mini garage, but he's not going to get much more from that. P2000 rattling off some shots from heaven, but they've got the forward positions. Bomb yet to get planted. Now it is going to go down. Incendiary is up towards the heaven side. Trying to get it in. Stewie! Oh boy, burning down. He's going to have 57, but he does manage to find the pick onto Yam, so he keeps it in a 3-on-3. They've got an opportunity into the round. This position from Ustilo, though, it is prime real estate. That is going to be Stewie going down. And Renegade's poised to take a 14th round in this map. As Valen's on just a USP and Automatic, he wants to save his op, so look for that to carry forward. Ustilo does manage to find Valen's. They don't want him to save the op, but he is going to get his way all the way down towards the back side and find his way down the road. So 14-9, opportunities abound here for the Renegade side. We'll see if they can put it together and close out this match, because they did have difficulties on their opening map against Selfless closing things down. Smoke goes out, fast upper take again. Scotomatic, Scaroud, both down, and upper has been compromised. Renegades have found the weakness. They have found the weakness. So things looking good to close out this matchup. C9 resigned to hold on to their weapons. Valens, don't take that peek. Nothing's going to be able to find one. Stewie finds one, but they both get traded in the long run. Everybody falls. No money for Cloud9. A couple players might be able to buy, but it's going to be a struggle to say the least. Stewie on an ump. Some pistol upgrades go out. 5-7 for Shroud. FAMAS for nothing, but that upper bomb site has been severely compromised. P250 for Valens. CZ75 for Automatic and a 5-7 for Shroud. Not exactly the firepower that they were looking for. Stewie looking like he's tempting the fates. Maybe wants to get a little aggressive over here towards the ramp room, but Renegade's throwing the curveball, slowing things down this time around. Didn't somebody earlier say that they won something like 10 maps in a row or something, Renegades? Or maybe it's 12 now because they beat Selfless 2-0 in ECS Development League. Incendiary right onto Automatic's feet. Smoke's going to go out to that area as well. And extremely slow play from the T-side of Renegades. Stilo taking a peek towards the hut side. Not going to spot anything. Yam is going to get caught out. Nothing. We're going to make it 2. Trying to keep his team alive in this matchup. Cloud9 trying to get double digits this time around. Nothing is going to be able to find the double. Incendiary goes out, and Valen's going to be there to try to back up his teammate. Let's come around with the P250. Able to find one. Looking for more, but he will get jumped down on. JKS finds the shot. Ramp flank already there. Shroud hiding behind the smoke, waiting for them to pop their head out as the bomb was down. But it's going to be the CZ from Automatic to find one. AK picked up, and he's going to find them both. Cloud9 stay alive. 4 players remain for them as well. So that helps their money as they don't lose a lot of players. Only one body hits the floor this time, and it's Valen's. But hey, he's doing almost as good as Shroud, so you can't really fault the guy. 15-10. Money on the terrorist side, still pretty good. They should be able to buy out into the next round if they do drop this round. So it's going to go 15-10, 5-round difference. Yum. All the way back to spawn. Going to pick up an HE after he drops out the smoke. Yeah, I'm looking for the hut push. Not going to spot anything out in that area just yet. It's going to be one player outside. And that's Automatic. He's playing down towards the bottom connector. What? Trick flash. Trick flash. A little bit of spam going out, but not going to find anything. 4 positions outside for Azza and Ustilo. Azza's gone kind of quiet lately. Something to note is he was the top fragger going into the second half. I think he had 15 in the opening half, so he's only gotten 5 kills. It's been Ustilo and Yam that have picked it up. And remember, I said Yam's been struggling a lot lately. He's been struggling a whole lot lately. Now he's picking up the pace in this matchup. He's going to be on the AWP, but it seems to be the rifles that he's been having the most success with in the latest couple of rounds. Stewie, aggressive at ramp, going to get taken down, and Automatic is going to be there for 1. Valence is going to go down to Yam, trying to get aggressive towards ramp. It's a 2-pronged attack through secret and through ramp room. And now the rotation is going to have to be on. It's a man advantage for the boys from down under. Repeat comes out. That's 1. Nothing is going to go down. 1 more to beat over there. That's Automatic, and 1 in the vents. That's going to be Shrouded. Smoke comes out well timed. This is looking like it's going to be GG for map number 1. We'll see how it ultimately pans out, but it is going to be Shroud and Automatic to try to bring this back. JKS watching the vent side upper. Adder watching the squeaky door lower. And then they've got a player at ramp room as well to hold on to that area. So not a lot they're going to do. And with Ustilo flanking, well, he's going to be able to hit the high HP player. So this is pretty much GG. That's going to be it. So map number 1 going the way of the boys on Renegades. And we will be back for map number 2, which will be Cash. Coming up in just a few moments for you guys. You don't want to miss it. We'll be back in just a little bit.